Number 1 says rename each fraction as a whole number or a mixed number. So if we look at the first one, we know that 8 goes into 24 3 times. Therefore, the whole number is 3. 21 over 6, 6 goes into 21 3 times, which is 18, which means there are 3 left over, and our denominator stays 6. So 3 and 3, 6. 11 thirds, 3 goes into 11 again, 3 times, with 2 left over. The denominator stays the same, so 3 and 2 thirds. The next one, 18 fifths, 5 goes into 18, 3 times, with 3 left over. The denominator stays the same. And then 15 fourths, 4 goes into 15, again, 3 times, with 3 left over, and your denominator stays the same. Number 2 says write the following decimals using numerals. So 3 and 600ths. So we know 3 and is our decimal point. 600ths, which means here's the tenths, here's the hundredths, we have 6. Since this is blank, we put a 0. 12 and 9 thousandths. So since it's 12 and, we write 12 in our decimal point, and then we need our thousandths place. So tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and we have 9 thousandths. We have to fill in with zeros. 70 and 1/10. So again, 70 and this is our 10th place, and we have one of them. Number 3 says there are 107 girls at hockey camp, and the coach is reserving rinks for games. There can only be 12 girls on the rink. How many rinks should the coach reserve? So we know we have 107 girls, and we have to divide 12 girls onto each rink. And then that equals, we don't know, so we'll say R for rink. Then you actually have to solve. 12 goes into 107 9 times. Because they would need 9 rinks. There are going to be 11 girls who play on the last rink. However, we need 9 because those 11 girls have to still skate, so you would have to round your remainder up to 9. Number 4 says Carlos rode for 2 hours while training for a bicycle race. In the first hour, he rode 15 and 7/10 of a mile. In the second hour, he rode 14 and 5/10 miles. Which number model would you use to find the total miles Carlos rode in 2 hours? Fill in the circle next to the best answer. So, we know that he rode 15 and 7/10 miles, and then 14 and 5/10 miles. We want to know what the total amount he rode was, so we would just have to add them together. So C is 15 and 7/10 plus 14 and 5/10. And the last one, number 5, says rate the ordered pairs for each point on the grid. So first we have A, so we look at our X is 6, our Y is 6. B, our X is 0, and our Y is 3. C, our X is 9, and then we go up 0, so our Y is 0. D, we look at our X, which is 3. We look at our Y, 7. In E, our X is 7, and our Y is 3.